Hello fellow YouTubers, and welcome back to Pokémon Crystal Randomlocke. On the last episode, we continued on with the Grindathon by heading off to Route 26 again, and looking for Chanseys again, except this time in the daytime, and managed to find one, but they weren't showing up as often as we hoped, so we just headed off to Route 44, and continued training there like normal. So, yeah, was it? Yeah, that was last episode. We attempted to start going into the Whirl Islands, but then slowly realized that if we did do that to train there, we would miss out on a legendary Pokemon. Although, technically, I think, no, because we caught the legendary first in the power plant, and in, did we catch it first in Victory Road and Seafoam Islands? I think we, maybe? I don't know. There's a clause anyway. But, on this episode, we are continuing to train. I didn't even realize I was in the pause menu. It's probably good. That way we didn't get interrupted by a call. So, Spyro hit 35 last episode. We're going to try and work on Maggie this episode, because I feel like it might be better if we get them all to 35 and then maybe go hunt for Entei and then see what that brings us. Because I would really like to catch Entei before everyone hits 40, so we can at least take advantage of the repel, since Entei is 40, and if we use super repels when we're over 40, that won't help us find him. So, Meg is getting some love this episode. I wonder how this is gonna... I think Maggie's been out in the field since the radio tower. Or since Ice Cave, either one. And the good news is Maggie is not a pseudo legendary, so it should take her no time at all to get these four levels we need for her today. Please be a Blissey. Just start it off right. Oh, you know what? I think Maggie can afford to kill these Ivysaurs. Ooh, yeah, the shininess of Maggie is gonna cause a little bit of delay per fight, but I mean, this is a super effective attack, so take advantage of that. I think if she fought a Blissey now, she would level up immediately. Alright, Slowpokes are definitely not on the list. Unless I don't have any dark type moves. This is episode 47. If we can finish off this in like 3 episodes, that'd be great. Hey, there we go. I don't think we're gonna finish this off in 3 episodes, unless we just decide to go ham on Maggie's level this time and just go for all of it. I'm picking Dizzy Punch because I think this one will just affect her defense, which means it should one-hit her. Yay! Ooh, I thought that would do more. I've reached that point. Hey, sweet. I've reached that point in playing this game that makes me really want to play my other games. I really want to play through my other Pokemon games and for once try and get a diploma in the... Oh God, I've been playing Pokemon for 20 years and I've never gotten a diploma in any of the games. I've mentioned before that the closest I've gotten was my siblings and I shared Silver game, where we had, what was it, 247 of the 251 available in Generation 2. I think we were only missing the Mythicals, and I think one of the Fossils. Or maybe both Fossils. Yeah, it might have been that. Or it was someone that evolved from a stone. We got really close in that one. Currently, the closest I'm at is in Omega Ruby, and that's only that's about half of the. I have about half of the Pokemon in that game, thanks to something known as a Blissey base, which allows me to level up my Pokemon way faster than this is. I think I have several of those installed in Omega Ruby, so leveling up is just fantastic. Also, it's a lot easier to breed Pokemon in future generations, I think. I have a shiny Ghastly in that game that I hatched from an egg. I really should keep it. I should try and bring it up in other generations. Because a shiny Gengar looks awesome. Well, I'm thinking of well, let's not get into that. That'd be spoiler territory, but something that Gengar gets in Generation 6. Like right now, I'm playing through Hard Gold, which is the remakes of these games. I can't say where I'm at because we haven't got there yet. We're gonna find something. Well, I could fight Mark Rose. No, I shouldn't fight Mark Rose. I'll fight Mark Rose. I think our party is set up nice for the upcoming Pokemon League challenge we have to do. I think everyone is gonna get some screen time, which is nerve-wracking because that means they're all in danger. I can think of one trainer that we're gonna be fighting that I want to make sure dies super quick. Because they have a dangerous Pokemon with a dangerous move. And then the less I fight that trainer, the better. So you can do this, Maggie. You're doing great right now. You're leveling up way quicker than Spyro was. I wish I had my notebook that had all the stuff I had in it about when you learn your next move. I think Maggie's good until mid-40s or mid-50s. Then she stops learning moves. This'll thank you. If we hurry up with Maggie and get her to 35 before... Oh, that was close. Before, like, 30 minutes pass, we could probably try and go for Entei this episode. That begs the question... Oop, nope. Do we have enough stuff to catch Entei? We still have plenty of Ultra Balls, and we just need to hurt it a little bit. I'm so nervous about the roaming Pokemon because I don't know if they were set yet. Like how we had one chance for Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres in Generation 1, where if we didn't catch them and we ran from the fight, or if we KO'd it, we wouldn't have another chance. We didn't have that issue with Mewtwo because we just caught it immediately. But I don't think the roaming Pokemon respawn yet, which means if we accidentally faint them, they're not coming back. I think that might have changed. Ooh, look at this. I don't want Sunny Day. Sunny Day is exactly this. Have we seen Rain Dance? I think we've seen Rain Dance, where it just makes the sunshine very bright for the next 2 to 5 turns. It's good because it powers up fire type moves, and it also has a secondary effect with the move Solar Beam that we've seen. Have we ever used Solar Beam? I don't think we have. Where normally Solar Beam you have to wait a turn for it to charge and then it hits, and it hits pretty powerful. But with Sunny Day it doesn't need that turn to charge because the sun's out. What was I talking about? I was talking about legendaries. I think Crystal, they might have switched that where the roaming Pokemon might actually start respawning. But there's gonna be there's something about it. Like I think it involves me defeating the Pokemon League before they respawn or something like that. Although I think that's been the case in future games anyway. Although in some future games, you don't get the chance to find roaming Pokemon until after you defeat the Elite Four. Hey, there we go. I wonder if, you know, it's gonna turn night in the game in about 5 minutes. I wonder if Blissey's spawn does go up during night. That would be great if it did. I'm not gonna complain about Pokemon rates anymore. I really only looked for Chansey, Blissey, and Entei anyway. And I refuse to look for anything else. I don't want to know anything else. It's been 11 minutes. Maggie's almost to 35. More Blisseys, please. Maybe we'll just finish the episode when it turns to night. Oh, look at this. 2 rival Pokemon here. My Maggie's gonna beat your Electabuzz. There are a lot of Pokemon that have, like, a rival Pokemon. And for some reason, Magmar and Electabuzz got chosen to be together. I think it's just because they're right next to one another in the Pokedex. And it could also due to the fact that one's fire and one's electric. Nope, I don't want to surf. But I mean, they got something in this generation. They got something in Generation 4 that really puts them together. Like, oh, Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan. Well, that was more obvious. Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan. What's another pairing? Like, I immediately didn't have any ideas. I was gonna say something, but I can't think of a thing. Like the fossil Pokemon, Kabuto and Omanite. I guess that works. The caterpillar Pokemon, Weedle and Kakuna. They're the same evolution. I meant to say Caterpie. Sweet. Technically Miltank and Tauros, but they're kind of the same. Since Tauros can only be male and Miltank can only be female, and if you breed them, it could be either. We haven't really talked that much about breeding, have we? Granted, it doesn't really help in a Nuzlocke. And we got free eggs, so we didn't need to worry about that. Alright, my timer says it's 5:58, which means in about 2 minutes, it's going to turn night. But I don't think it's going to switch immediately to night if we're in the overworld. I think it'll stay day until either we get into a fight or we go into a building. I kind of want to see if it does change, though. Hi, Ralph. It's Uncle Ralph. You're taking good care of your Pokemon. You have to be good to your partners. I just beat a wild in Reno. Yeah. Ooh, I'm gonna check the Pokegear quick. 5:58. My watch and my phone say it's both 5:59, but my computer says it's 5:59 now. Right in the middle of that sentence, it changed. I think it's going off of my computer. Well, actually, it's going off of what I picked for the in-game time back in episode 1. Think I could have solved this whole all my episodes are at nighttime issue if I would have just switched AM and PM. You could have had all our episodes be in the daytime. Instead, we only have the ones that I record immediately after getting back from work, or the ones I record during the weekend. It is about to turn night. I kind of want to I'm gonna wait. I'm more interested in this. I definitely should not go in that menu. It will switch when I'm in it. Okay, it says it's 6 o'clock. I don't know if that's true for the game yet. Oh, it did switch. Sweet. You know, I don't think I've ever actually seen it switch in Generation 2. I think I've seen it switch in Generation 4. But I think that was just the game trying to catch up after you close the DS. Like, you close the DS in the morning, you open it up at night. It starts like at the morning, but then it quickly transitions to night. Didn't I say I was gonna faint Murkrow? I think I've ran from a few. We're so close of getting Maggie to. I mean, if we just focus on Maggie and didn't worry about Entei, we might get Maggie to like the high 30s. The Maggie training in the Victory Road might not be great, especially with Steelix there. Well, Steelix is a gift and a curse. It could be bad or it could be good, especially with new ground type moves. I just want Maggie to get another good fire move. Aha, we traded punches. Oh, that explains why Maggie was hurt. I forgot that we didn't fade the last Electabuzz in one hit. I never mentioned this, but usually the like when I talked about the paired Pokemon, like rivals, usually they have like similar move sets when it comes to leveling up. Like Ember and Thundershock, Thunder Punch and Fire Punch. They probably have something else later on. They definitely have something else later on, because I know that Magmar can learn a couple more moves. Sweet. This doesn't add any credence to you being more popular during night, but whatever. As long as you're here. Eat this punch. That's really gonna help. We might have... Ooh, do we go for Entei? Do we go for Entei? We're one level away. We're one fight away from getting Maggie to 35. Well, this fight should do it. Thank you, Blissey. Ooh, that was close. Ooh, it was a critical hit, though. Hooray, Maggie's at 35. Aw, she is almost to 100 HP. Spyro's 100 HP. Godzilla, Samantha. Sean's fine. I feel like Gary's HP is super high. And they're tied, even though Gary is 5 levels lower. Okay, I'm curious. That's not it. I'm curious. Where are you at? You're in Route 31. If I commit to this, technically the best place to find you would be right outside of Ecruteak again. I was thinking here, but no matter which direction I have to go in Mahogany Town, I have to walk a ways to get to some grass. There's no grass in Route... No, there is grass in Route 42. I could do it here. Well, not here. Route 42. Watches take like 5 minutes. I have 4 Ultra Balls. Maybe I should get some more. I don't think I can purchase Ultra Balls here, but I'm going to take a look. Nope. I think Ultra Balls might be Blackthorn / Goldenrod City only thing. So I'm gonna fly the Blackthorn to make sure. I could fly to Goldenrod, but I feel like I might not see them there. That's also not the mart. Plus, this music is just good, and I want to hear it. Ultra Balls, let's get... Yeah, 10 more sounds nice. We're just gonna go to Ekrotique. This is probably a good place to just grind. You can go down and it's immediately to grass. Left and right both go to buildings, so it'll immediately switch it. Okay, and then Route 30. Ooh, this is a bad spot, really. I might need to go inside a building, because it ran away. It ran towards Route 46. Even if it had gone towards me, it would have never matched. It would have been in Route 36, then I would have gone down to Route 37 and would have moved away. Still there. There might be a pattern, but it's just RNG, really. I keep on going to Pokemon when I mean to go to Pokedex. Okay, it's in Route 29. I don't know if Entei likes the right side of the world better. We're gonna be hearing Entei's cry a lot. Ooh, Entei's now up to Route 44. We were just there. This could be great. If Entei goes to Route 42 here, it could come to Route 37 now. It's Route 43. Still good. Route 42. Route 37. Still there. I just wanted to wait for the sign to go away. Please don't still be at Route 43. What the other way? See, this is the annoying part. Just trying to get them to meet you. And then when you meet them, they'll just immediately flee normally. Closer. Oh, it could be here. All right, it'll only come here if it's in Route 36 right now. It's not. Just hoping. Before I have to fly away again. All right, let's go to Violet City. I think Violet City might be better. I know it's not gonna stay there. But at least with Violet City, we have several different options to go to. We can go left or right. Or down. We don't have to go through a building to get to either. Okay, let's go to Route 36. Because now it's there! Now it's where I left! It's here. Aha! First grass. Okay. Are you just gonna run or are you gonna stay a little bit? Or should I just toss the Pokeball now? I didn't heal. It's staying to fight. Don't kill it. Ooh, I made it confused. I don't know how great that's gonna be. Let's start tossing balls right now then. You know, if we didn't have that whole stalling part, It would have taken about 7 minutes. There's brawny Pokemon courses around the Earth, spouting hot flames hotter than a volcano's magma. And we'll give you a nickname. What did I nickname Raikou? I can't remember. I'm just gonna go with what I was originally gonna name these guys. I'm gonna change Raikou's nickname because I don't remember what it was to Zappy Boy because I like that name now. I'm just gonna nickname you Hot Boy. Except ending with an I. Hot Boy was sent to Bill's PC. All right. So that is okay. So I needed to do that. That was good because in order for us to get all the legendaries, we actually need to catch the 2 roaming ones, and there's still Suicune, who wow, we've seen almost 200 Pokemon, who is waiting for us somewhere. But that's for, well, technically now I could just go do it. I could actually go do... I mean, I want to save that for a whole episode if I could. Well, I'll just, let's just go continue training. We'll train, we'll train Maggie some more. We still have like 4 or 5 minutes. Maybe we can get her to 36. Also, we caught another legendary Pokemon, and it took 1 ball and 1 dizzy punch. Hooray! I gotta check and see what Raikou's nickname is now. I can't change it unless I go to the name rater, which I should. I nicknamed him Volt. That's lame. Who's Pokemon Yellow? Oh, yeah, Slowpoke. Hey, remember that Let's Play? New episodes release every day. I bought 10 Ultra Balls and only used 1. We still have 3 legendaries to get, and maybe 4 if I decide to do some game sharking. If that even works in the American version of Crystal. I don't know. Come on, Blissey. Make our hard work worth it. Well, that works too. Good job, Maggie. You took on a legendary Pokemon and didn't even get hurt. All you did was punch it and make it confused. And you know what? We didn't even use a repel, so the repel trick didn't even work. It didn't even matter in the end. Ooh, that's a lot less than it used to be. In between this episode and next episode, I'm gonna withdraw Raikou, go to the name rater, rename it Zappy Boy, and then put it back in. So it's like it was always Zappy Boy from the beginning. I think I would do that with a Pokemon from Yellow, where we either didn't nickname it when we caught it, and so it was a mistake, or we went back and changed it because we nicknamed it and misspelled it. I mean, we nicknamed Imlick wrong in Yellow, but we never went and changed it because it was too funny. I think we nicknamed... Was it Zubat that I named wrong? Was it Briarwood that I eventually had to name it? Or was it someone else? I feel like Mr. Krabs comes to mind, and I don't know if I caught a Krabby or not. I still have yet to find that list from Pokemon Yellow, even though I know I made it. I also have yet to make the list for Crystal, so this is just gonna continue the argument onto next game when we go to Emerald. That's 2 years from now, at least. We still have to finish this game, and then go through like at least 4 more. Let's at least get Maggie to 36. That way we can spend the next episode grinding up Gary, so Gary can finally get some dew. Does Gary know Bite? No, Gary only knows 3 moves. No, Gary knows 4 moves, but 3 of them are HMs. Unless the last one's Bite. No, it's Thrash. Technically, Gary might be better trained to train at Victory Road. Because Gary at least can take on Steelix with water-type moves. And Steelix does give way more than, I think Steelix does give more than the Blissey does. And if there's Mewtwo's there, they're currently 2nd place in terms of experience. With the chances on Route 26 being the highest. If we ever fought one. Ooh, look at that! You're new! You're not normally here. That was our first time. Yeah, that's our first time seeing one, I think. No. I mean, that's our first time seeing one in a while. We've obviously seen one since all the kimono girls have a different evolution. Speaking of which, have we seen an Eevee? Technically, we own one since we have one from. Well, actually, we don't own it. We don't own a Pokemon in Goldenrod yet because we haven't actually grabbed it. We attempted to, but didn't. But then again, we have a Tyrogue waiting for us in Mount Mortar, and we're never going to get that. It's been a weird episode. I mean, I'm happy that Maggie's earned at least 5 levels this episode. We caught another legendary without actually needing to do the legendary hunt. It's so weird compared to Yellow, where we went through the dungeons in like 1 episode, and then the 2nd episode was just fighting the legendary, and that was it for the episode. But then for Raikou and Entei, we just caught them in the middle and end of an episode. At least Suicune's gonna get its due. Being the box legendary it is, it deserves to have its own episode getting caught, which we might just do next episode, because why not? That might help. Will it? Because I mean, we could get Suicune, and then we could go into the Tin Tower and the Whirl Islands. One more fight. Yeah, it would make sense to do those before we actually fought the Elite Four, since we did for the legendary birds. I just don't want to deal with Gligar. The ground type does not. Ralph, you're calling again? Who wants to fight? We'll save that for next episode. You bully. All you need to do is fight a Pokemon that you can fight, Maggie. Come on. Keep on getting Gligars and Slowpokes. All we need is a Murkrow at least. Murkrow, Ivysaur. Yeah, there we go. Or Blissey. Or a Vaporeon for some reason, which showed up. But I mean, that's a fight you would run from. God, that Vaporeon must have had like a 1 to 5% chance of showing up. Hey, Maggie's at 100. Hooray! Good job. Gary, you're the weak link, but I mean, that's obvious. But shiny to shiny, you're gonna get your due. God, your move set. If we can get, how many more whirlpools do we have to go through? I'm trying to remember if there were any whirlpools at all in the future. I know there's a whirlpool. Obviously, to get into the Whirl Islands, I need to use it. There's no reason to go back to Dragon's Den, so we don't need to use it there. We already got the item on Route 27 that needed Whirlpool. And I can't think of another place that Whirlpool's needed. So we might get rid of that before we actually fight the Elite Four, since it's kind of a wasted move at this point. Although we have to go through the Whirl Islands first. Now we can give Whirlpool to a different Pokemon. How do I still not have any, the ground type item or the rock type item? Actually, I might have the rock type item. You're doing fine. So, that's gonna do it for this episode. We caught another Pokemon. We caught another legendary. So, on the next episode of Pokemon Crystal Randomlocke, either we're gonna do a grinding episode for Gary, or we're gonna go catch Suicune. So, until next time, hopefully you enjoy.